How's it going, guys? Preston here, Citizen Response. Today I want to discuss the topic of why I canceled my concealed carry coverage and what I chose to replace it with. A little bit of backstory, as many of you probably went through this similar experience. When I was getting close to that time of turning 21, went through my concealed carry class, preliminarily got my license so that when I turned 21, it was activated. And depending on your state, I'm in Texas. At the time, you had to have a concealed carry license to be able to legally carry a firearm. And in most of those classes, a rep from USCCA, US Law Shield, one of those companies, will show up, give you a pitch, and a lot of people in the class end up signing up. I think fundamentally it's a good idea to have some kind of legal coverage. While the chances are pretty low that you'll ever have to actually use your gun in self-defense, the consequences and the magnitude of money and time that it will take an impact on you certainly is there. And I already made the commitment that I was going to carry a gun, so why not pay a little bit of extra and have some coverage as well? So I was a member of US Law Shield for many years while I was concealed carrying. Luckily, the only time that I ever had to draw a gun, didn't have to fire it. Nothing was involved, so didn't have any legal repercussions or anything like that. But looking back on it, hindsight's 2020, I should have read the fine print as to some of the limitations and gaps in the coverage, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. This is going to be a state-by-state dependent thing, but if you have US Law Shield, one thing, a large gap that you will find in the coverage that may or may not affect you and may or may not affect me, is the fact that if you use your firearm, even in legal self-defense, good faith self-defense, but you were illegally carrying in a prohibited place, you lose your coverage. That's right. No legal protection. You probably have to pay back a bunch of fees for any time that they accrued while defending your case until they drop it. And yeah, that's a problem for a lot of people. So it depends on your state, like I said, but in Texas, for example, yeah, there are prohibited places where it's illegal, but they do not carry the same weight and same penalty of law. A lot of places where it's illegal to carry carries the fine of a Class C misdemeanor, AKA up to a $200 fine and no jail time. So the question you have to ask yourself is, am I willing to de-arm, leave myself because I don't have legal coverage? Am I willing to take my gun off and not carry into that place over a $200 traffic ticket? I can't answer that question for you, and I'm not going to tell you how I answer that question for myself, but it's something to think about. And that to me is a potential significant gap in coverage, considering I think it's 90-something% of all mass shootings take place in a gun-free zone, somewhere where you're technically not allowed to carry a gun. That's just something to think about, guys. So since I did the due diligence of reading the fine print many years later than I should have, had to look for another coverage option. So the one I kind of came to was attorneys on retainer. Sure, some of you guys are familiar with them. I wasn't until somewhat recently, but I did my due diligence this time, did all my research, talked to some people on the phone, and they offered the coverage that I needed. For my lifestyle, some of the decisions that I choose to make, I want to be able to be covered regardless of where I am, because I have confidence in my ability to have good judgment, good moral character, and make good faith decisions if I were ever to be in another situation where I had to draw a gun. Because I've already demonstrated that I can do it once, I'm sure that I'll be able to do it again. And for that reason, AOR is the coverage I decided to go with. They will cover you regardless of where you are in all 50 states, as long as a good faith self-defense incident. That's pretty huge to me. The monthly cost was about the same as what I was paying, so it wasn't a big deal jumping over to AOR. After I had already made the decision that I wanted to be a member of AOR, I wanted to sign up and have their coverage, I found out they had an affiliate program, which is pretty cool, and seeing as I have a small niche YouTube channel, now I am an affiliate with AOR. So one thing that's pretty cool, will benefit you as a viewer and me as well. If you're interested, if you review their coverage and it's right for you, if you sign up using my code citizenresponse, you can follow the link, go to the sign up page, and you'll be prompted to enter a code. You'll save $25 whenever you, for the initiation fee, whenever you sign up, and I get a kickback that will help me support the channel, keep buying ammo, keep buying things, testing things for the channel. So I really appreciate it, guys. If it's something you are going to do anyways, might as well use my code, mutually beneficial, but no pressure. Definitely something that I think that you should read everything for yourself, do some research, talk to people. It is the ultimate decision that I made, that it was the best coverage that's going to be right for my family, and hopefully it will be for yours as well. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. At the end of all my videos, this part is not affiliated with AOR, but it's something that I will continue to do on my channel. If you are interested, I will send you out a chronological Bible totally free of charge. This is something that changed my life. Reading the Bible, reading what God's word really has to say, how it can affect your life. And for me, it 180 my life, and it might just do the same thing for yours. I will send you one free of charge if you shoot me an email or a DM on Instagram. Everything linked down below. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching the video. Get out there, train hard, stay safe.